Mr. Dhirendra Nirvani, Country Leader, Developer Relations, on stage to address you all. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage Mr. Dhirendra.
The most amazing thing is IBM is a 100-year-old company, and yet we continually keep innovating again and again and again. For a company which is about 100 years old, first of all, I don't think there are too many companies in the world which are about 100 years old. One of the things which this comes from the developers' feedback that we probably have the most extensive resource on Java.
You have to bend way down. Thank you. It smells delightful. Thank you.
Oh.
Well, thank you. Good morning, everybody. And it's a pleasure to be here in India. I can think of no better introduction than the video that we started the day with that talks about the 100 years of innovation that IBM has been very proud of and that many of you have been a part of in terms of helping us innovate new ideas with your individual businesses, with your individual ideas, and the collaboration that we have together around the world, and especially here in India over the course of that 100 years.
IBM opens the office in Brazil. I'm Mauricio Sucasas, I'm from Brazil, and I'm now leading the ISV and Developer Relations unit for the GMU, Growth Market Units. Now, we're talking about innovation. This was one of the big innovations that IBM did. And I encourage you not to think of innovation only as a product innovation, only as technology innovation, but also as a business model innovation, business process innovation, management style and cultural innovation.
I am Parani and I work for HP, Hewlett Packard.
What's your views on the spoken web?
I'm just waiting to listen a lot more about it, but definitely it sounds to be very interesting. And yes, as mentioned in the introductory session, I do believe it's going to be the future for one simple reason, taking into consideration the mobile penetration in India and some of the growing markets in Africa. That's the way I think people would want to communicate or people would want to listen, and I believe voice will play a wonderful role, and IBM is doing something great there.
Are you a part of the DeveloperWorks community?
Not quite recently, but I have been a part of IBM's lot of other forums, so I don't think I have to catch back again after listening to these sessions.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
My name is Ranjit Raj. I work with HP Hewlett Packard.
So what's your expectations out of today's seminar?
Well, what I was particularly interested was that word innovation, and I think Mike did a fabulous job of actually defining it. Basically, you take those key trends and kind of mix it up with this innovation. I mean, it was just beautiful. It's like innovation is something which you kind of get a lot of buzz all across. This was a very simple and very crisp way of actually defining it. So I think the innovation thing is what kind of brought me here.
Are you part of the DeveloperWorks community?
Not yet,
Not
but
yet.
definitely, I would have a look at it.
And
It
your
sounds really-
views on general with the spoken web?
Spoken web, I mean, again, it's something which, now why didn't I think about it? It's just so simple, it's like speech and the web. I mean, the web has become such an integral part of all our life. It's just, going to mobile. And then somebody just thought about bringing about voice to it. It's just that, it's one of those things that, man, I could have thought a lot about, so it's just beautiful. So it's a great initiative.
Great, so thank you for your time.
No problem.
I'm Bhargav. I work for Infosys and I am part of education research group within Infosys. And I evangelize IBM products in a big way through learnings.
Are you a part of the DeveloperWorks community?
Yes, in fact, I was telling Prasanna that, recently we certified 1,000 people on IBM products. And, this was the big platform through which a lot of webinars happened and things like that. And 60% of the folks, of course, they are all on-the-job people. Still, they needed some backup in terms of inputs. And this was one of the biggest place where we got a lot of inputs in terms of webinar and other material. Yeah.
What's your expectations from today's event, today's seminar?
And first of all, at a personal level, I get to know what is the latest that is happening in this world. And with this, probably, since I evangelize a lot of people there, I'm carrying this kind of information back to my workplace. And definitely, I'll be in a position to influence whatever that happens as far as IBM is concerned within Infosys.
But you haven't told us the expectation. What do you expect to learn from?
What do I expect?
What
of
Infosys
course,
expects.
About today's, you're spending your time here with us.
Absolutely. Now, I'm also seeing, how, I want to know the ways through which, we can scale up learning. And this is a very good platform. And that's what I'm seeking. I'm seeking ideas about, how we can scale up learning, because in Infosys, we are 1.5 lakh people.
Right.
And, classroom training is not the solution. Okay, we need to have such platforms. And I'm looking for that as a solution through developer works.
Thank you so much. I enjoyed it.
My name is Praveen. I am working with Mind Limited as a senior software engineer.
Are you a part of the Developer Works community?
Yes, I have registered.
And it's been helping you on and off?
Yeah, sure.
What's your views on the spoken web?
Yeah, actually I am working with the IVR application development. Now I want to know how the spoken web. I have an idea how to interact the voice with the web directly. I want to explore my ideas so that I had enjoyed this.
All right. Great, sir. Thank you so much.
My name is Dinesh. I work for TCS, Tata Consultancy Services.
Are you a part of the Developer Works community?
Yes.
And have you been using it frequently?
Yes, I have been using it frequently. In fact, I went to the community and then only I came to know about this one. So,
What are your expectations from today's event?
well, when I saw the headline on the spoken web, mainly was to understand what exactly this is all about. So maybe get myself acquainted more on that now, because I have heard about semantic web and all that, but what was spoken web? So I just thought, let me get into it and know more about it.
And your views on the spoken web right now?
Till now we didn't had, I believe now will subsequent sessions will have, but so far anyway the introduction has been wonderful. The 100 years of IBM, that video was awesome. Apart from that,
What do you expect the spoken web to be? Do you see potential?
definitely means as has been predicted till now. So the way the storyline has been built so far, definitely it looks to be very promising, because in India the way the mobile subscriber is expanding 20x times and all that. Definitely, if we have something like this technology, will help everybody, not only a common user, but users with different types of users. It will communicate.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.